Fatou, attempt to commit fraud, irregularity, well, then could they encounter. But we have guardrails for game cost stop. Okay. And my guys are doing everything possible. Humanly possible, to make sure non-eligible Gambians are not registered. Non-eligible persons are not registered.
Now,
Gambia participate. Legally, Mangdono has sent representative before one of Fajikunda Yoilen. And he was congratulating me.
Okay.
People on the ground. If they would take.
I think the concern was not even you, the IEC, but it was about political actors, the way they try to try to register and
why we are very vigilant. Lobby.
Okay.
We are there. That's why we are referees. We are very vigilant. Then you buy hell. Then you saga, then you has, then you treat luneka. While we have to be thick skinned.
Yeah.
Buguma ken ton to ken. We are there to be polite, to be civil, to be respectful to Gambians, because we are serving Gambians.
Gambian people. So what, in the cases of, for example, in Nyange Bantam, Jinjel Alkalobi, Stampambi, meaning yange disenfranchise a certain group of people, this Sidehi Kawilen move Newbury Amun ID card, voters card, Hamnan IEC is not enforced as Munyo Darasilulu. But what is IEC doing to make sure region Bobo, at least Bunyaka send chance of being registered and to be voted for? Also in Banjul, and I think Janjambure, vote on Nen. Naka demon court decision.
It's part of a case law. Yeah.
Mayor Munuta attestation Munta attest. Now Ninga Haminyo de Cabanyul te amun birth certificate, amun ID card, no def.
Why Fatu? Can I do Banyul before the domina birth certificate?
Amunane.
Nanguante again.
Amulo ID card. Munane.
Could you do Banyul? What Banyula you do?
Okay. Janjambure nak?
Janjambure deka bi yep sa ku judo rek mun nga am lefen ID card. Gis nga ñun luñu gënal sun reform ci ñoo xalaat moy ñu gëné yefi attestation.
Yes.
I've said this several times.
I think many Gambians believe
as a commission, ñom xam nañ suñu stance. Political parties, they will tell you. We have always advocated for its scrapping.
Yes.
Because most of the problems in your fofu la joge. Lolta ñu up with this regulation. Because it's the law. Why at least am nañ doole tamit pour gem ko regulate. As long as not it doesn't contradict the parent provision of the act. Why ñun li ñu gënaloon, and we have this commission is a reform minded commission. Waxoon nga yëfi li fi na yooyu leen yan reform sa yooyu leen. We have a lot of ideas. Why pour cycle bi dafa late. Because yëfi issue of political party funding, campaign financing, yooyu yëpp ñu ngi ko xalaat ay yooyu leen.
That would be good.
No, we are forward looking.
That would be good.
That's why I don't want to dwell on the past. It's a new leadership. So Lota jox leen ñu the benefit of the doubt. Xam naa perception nag dafa metti pour nga génne ko. Yooyu leen léegi-léegi nii dañ ma dee call no we cannot ma ne leen waaw give us the benefit of the doubt. Waaw ñun dinañ def suñ kanti lay kàttan make sure ne li ñoo def yëpp dañ ko dafa méngoo loi bi ba pare lu ci yoon lañ koo teg.
Now look, send system bi IEC system, because in fact 2021 presidential election one of the challenges UDP yóbbu woon si Supreme Court bi, and it's so unfortunate we didn't get to have the case. It would have helped us to know all the things, but look guys, some of the things look guy project mooy ne there were registrations going on after registration centers closed. For example, soon closed 4. There were registrations that were happening at 6, at 8, at 9. Ñu ngi si supplementary what? What kind of system do we have in place? Are we going to see a repeat of those things happening again this time? Because I think those are some of the things you have never anyone doubts si ñu bari when it comes to the independence of the IEC.
Fatou, in consonance with our open door policy, meet nañoo political parties yu bari, including UDP, at its highest level, ñëw nañ gis si ñu before you start registration process. Alaaji Ousseynou, a delegation am, Lamin Mane, National Assembly member Alaji Dabo, Honorable Fat Cham, Asen technicians, computer experts, they came.
Okay.
They raised all these issues with us. And we were able to clarify and explain.
Okay.
Why this time round, we are trying to draw lessons from that. We've given strict instructions. We have some training because just 2 days before you start training of this registration, before their deployment, we told them, even say a minute before 8, then registration will to start.
Okay.
And no registration after a second after 5 o'clock.
Okay.
That message is very clear and is being enforced on a daily basis. So wow. Because yep settings sila won at timing in don't live in why this time round we very lost a lot of being MA forum ni yena problem sing amon in Yarambamba we were very transparent while ni the amon problems he settings say in mon say yep and we had to retrieve those cards. That is in the interest of openness and transparency. Lulu consider that as a thing of the past. Lolu do hamne dafun ko won deliberately because I'm going so whole computers timing daf len nek timing yenen deka yoy len deka biñ joge xam nga ñun sum ESI ñoo ñu dé supply sum li fi yoy way légui before ñu def yoy dañ verify yep date si time and we do it on a daily basis. In fact, so they make voting li fi registration sen yena ne rang be quarter to 5 we tell them duñ mëna continuer su nekké sa mbokk sa passa oncle la yoy sax duñ because so starté mën nga dem be passer by a minute or two bu ñoo dugaat ci problème li fi yoy leen bu kenn ñaaw xelam ñaaw ci lolu so bobu we are very strict on it and we give very strict instructions to all our registration officers countrywide
to the people that are concerned